Fuck it, 7:01. You fell asleep or something?
No. I gave you an extra minute to.
Gave me an extra minute. Extra minute? You told me 4 o'clock. So today the tables are turned.
Yeah. I got distracted with something else. The next thing I knew it was like 5:30, and I hadn't heard
Yeah.
from you. And I looked at the phone, and you had messaged, and et cetera, et cetera. And then you were like, "Well, since you didn't call when you said you were supposed to, I'm going out to eat now because, of course, and because fat." And so then I'm like, well, if you're going to go out to eat, then I'm going to go run some errands. And so now here we are at 7:00, 3 hours later. For everyone listening, before we get too far, I apologize in advance that this could be like the fucking 20th episode in a row of two guys talking about how fat they are and how fat the other one is. I'm really we really have to rename the show Two Fat Guys, because this is.
Well, let's just start off and tell everybody. I think you were late because you were pants shopping because you can't fit into any of your pants. No, that's
what I went to go pants shopping when you went out to eat.
Oh.
You gave me the excuse to go do it. Well, okay. I guess I'll go first. So what happened was I'm going through my closet looking for something that fits that would be acceptable for a wedding. And I'm not having a lot of luck, and then I find a pair of pants on the floor, and I know they're not going to fit. I know so badly because they were the pants for my brother's wedding, and I was in the groomsman party of that, and his ex-wife now had decided that we were going to wear the Mark Anthony collection.
Oh.
And the Mark Anthony collection runs twink skinny. Like, if you get, no matter what size it is, try a size or two higher, because whatever a 32 or 34 or 36 is, it ain't what it's supposed to be. It's like the twink Mark Anthony size, So
I was gonna say, I mean, if you're wearing Mark Anthony pants, they're gonna be pretty tight.
It's ridiculous. So I had, these were a 36 that I had taken out to a 38, and we're still testing the bounds of reality at that wedding. And I know I'm bigger than that now. So I was like, there's no way these are going to ever fit. But before I throw them in the garbage, and since I haven't worn these since the wedding, let me just check the pockets. $60 in the pockets. So I
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I said, flush with that money, I said, let me run to Ross Dress for Less.
And so you're going to this wedding in high style here, Ross Dress for Less.
Bro, at the end of the day, listen, no fat guy looks good in a suit. There's no, it doesn't matter how fancy the suit is. It's still a fat guy in a suit. So it's not the first thing you notice about the person is, oh, how about a nice suit? It's like, holy shit, look at that fat guy. So,
because the first reaction is going to be people who haven't seen you in a while go, oh, God, he got fat.
Well, there's some that may see, it's the yo-yo effect like you have. There are some people that may not have seen me since I was in that other suit.
That last time.
Right. So they're like, oh, natural progression. You're a little bigger. And then there are some, like my sister, who saw me at like 178 when I was when Bruce called me a body guy and we all laughed about it, but I was in pretty good shape. And those people are going to be like, what the fuck happened? So I go, there's a shopping center right by me. There's a Ross and a TJ Maxx. Cause I'm like, I'm not getting anything expensive cause I'm going to wear these once and burn them, burn the memory, burn the proof that they exist, burn I ever needed a size this big. Just erase them from existence. So obviously I don't want to spend a lot of money. So I go and TJ Maxx has nothing. They've got nothing. So I walk right out of there and I go to Ross and there's like 2 dress pants that are 42s. Nothing bigger. So I sigh and I fucking look at them, and there was a girl like 2 racks over who was putting stuff back on the racks, like working there. And I muttered to myself, like, God, please don't make me have to go to a big and tall store for these pants. And I hear her snort and then bark out laughing at me. And I'm like, so extra humiliation. So I grab, it's 2 different manufacturers, 2 brands, 2 different colors, 2 everything. I didn't look at them. I just saw they were the biggest pants that were like dressy pants there in the men's section. So I grab them. I go to the dressing room. I put the first pair on, and I'm like, the 42s aren't going to fit. What am I doing? I put them on, and they're deceptively elastic.
Okay.
And they fucking fit. And they're like
not a bad thing.
And they're not like super long where I would have to either get them, tailored.
Hemmed or something. Yeah.
So I'm like, oh my God. Do I even bother with these others? And I'm like, yes, because these are like a lighter brown color, and the others are like a dark blue. And I would rather wear the dark blue. So I put one leg into the dark blue ones, and I just go, there's no way these are 42s. These are like just mislabeled. There's no way. And so I took them off and fucking left them in the dressing room. I don't know what they were, if they were 42s, but like the Mark Anthony collection, or if they were literally
leg or something,
or if they were like mislabeled. But I stuck my leg into one pant leg. And I was like, the other pants, I had room. This is like all snug and it's going to like show all the contours of everything. I was like, no. And I'm like, I know I'm not going to get the other leg in comfortably and get them up and closed. There's no way. The way my leg went into those, I was like, there's no way. They were both labeled 42s. Maybe someone fucked up somewhere. Maybe that's why they were at Ross, because they were like a manufacturing error with labeling or something. I don't know. But all I need are for these.
I like how you're blaming the guy in the factory for your fatness.
No. Well, I'm saying that the other pair fit fine. So if they're both 42s, it shouldn't be this big of a discrepancy. You know what I mean? Like I could see if like, yes, these are a little elastic and these aren't, so these don't fit. This was like me trying to put on a pair of 34s when I'm a 42. It was like, it ain't happening. So then I on my way out, I'm like, well, I guess I need a belt for these. I go to the belt section. They got no belts. They got one 44-inch belt, because I'm like, either I'm getting a 42 and putting an extra hole because I know these are stretchy and they were stretching, or I got to get the 44. It was like $14. The pants were $11. There was no way I was paying more for a belt that I was going to also burn after wearing than I was for the pants. So as of right now, I don't have a belt. I'm going to go look in my closet, see if I got something where there's room to
take some string, some rope, tie it together.
I'm either doing that or I'm finding a belt where technically it's big enough if I put some extra holes in it.
Get the scissors out.
Yeah. I'm just going to drill me a new hole in that fucking thing.
Right.
So this was so depressing of an experience. So depressing of an experience.
Yeah,
go ahead.
What makes me, like, I get it. I'm depressed, the weight, I get it. But what makes me happy is that I am barely fitting into a 40. I think a 42. We may be the same size pants.
We probably are, because you barely fitting in means you're probably more than a size bigger, because these old pants that we wear that become used to us get stretched out a little. That's not like off the rack 40. That's like been around AJ's gut for like fucking 10 months.
Right.
And all the whatever fabric has been stretched. So yeah, we might be the same size pants. The problem is that I got so depressed with this, and I had been like on the diet sort of the last 2 days.
Oh, here we go.
That I'm like, fuck it. I got something that fits. I'm not trying to like make a wrestling fucking meet. You know what I mean? At high school.
Right.
I'm not trying to suck down for weight anymore because I've settled on something that already fits. There is no reason for me not to have a pub sub on the way home.
What'd you get? What kind?
Just an Italian with a bunch of veggies on it.
So I had yesterday.
Yeah. So that's the only thing I've eaten all day, and I feel sick after eating it. Like absolutely sick. Not only like fucking sick to my stomach, but I'm just like sick mentally. I'm like, and I know like I'm gonna try and not eat for the next like 5 days, so at least like I'm presentable as best as I can be. But I know at the wedding I'm gonna have to eat something. So I'm like, fuck it. The diet doesn't technically start till after this wedding, but I'm gonna try.
Right.
But I don't want to eat my way out of the pants I just bought. So I gotta I'm gonna have to burn these pants. I'm gonna have to like untag myself from a bunch of photos, so there's no evidence of because seriously, dude, this is it. Like, I don't know what to tell you. We've both have had our like come to Jesus moments, but apparently we were wrong, and we kept going. This is it, man. I can't. I started lifting weights the other day. I'm like, I at least I'll do something today. I'll do something, but I got to get back. This is bad. So
This is bad.
it's bad, and I'm the whole time I'm doing this. I'm thinking of you, and your fucking problem, and you with your fucking in the same like paragraph of telling me that you're gonna start dieting and exercising, but also that you want to start tasting crazy foods people send you on TikTok. You know.
Well, that's a good segue here, fat ass.
Right. So, dude, don't you think I know what I'm doing? Thanks for like stepping all over it. But yeah. So, sir, how was your weekend?
Well, yeah. So, I have not started the diet. Billy, if you're listening, it's coming. Just relax. I have just eaten less. I will say that, not because I chose to, more because I've been busy and haven't really been able to like power down food like I usually do.
Yeah, you're always able to power down food. There's nothing.
Well, I was in a car for 10 hours this weekend at least. So, I didn't really eat driving. So that wasn't an option.
What do you do? What do you just pull over for 10 minutes and eat?
Well, we got what did we get? We got cookout one day. Cookout, and then the other day coming back,
buc-ees. Or no? Did you?
What was it?
Did you do buc-ees one of the times?
That was last week. That was last week. That was Saturday. No, sorry. Buc-ees was Saturday. Sunday was cookout. Jesus. Monday was on the way back. I think we just made it home, and we ate when we got home. That's when I got the public sub.
This is like I'm sitting here sweating, digesting this sandwich. Like I'm overheating.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
I got the sweats, and I'm so happy to hear what you're up to over there. Like it makes me feel a little less uncomfortable.
I did go to the family 4th of July barbecue, and it was, I tried to not eat all day. Like I didn't eat lunch. I just didn't. I was trying. I knew what it was going to be, but the spread they had there was. I mean, we had sushi. We had. Homemade sausage rolls. We had hot dogs, burgers, sausages, smoked chicken, smoked ribs, beans, which I did not eat because I never want to see a bean again in my life. But we had it was just a spread, and my aunt handmade the everything, the sushi. She rolls it, the sausage rolls, and for dessert, she made her own cannolis from scratch. Everything. We had cakes. We had it was ridiculous. So, it was just the whole thing was ridiculous.
So also, I think maybe you're trying not to eat a lot at that thing because you don't want to be the fat guy with 2 plates that everyone's looking at.
Oh, the minute I walked in, everyone's like, "Oh shit!" My dad, I've seen my dad. So my dad, he's just like, "Oh, you're fat." My mom, like I haven't really seen my mom in a couple weeks. And she's like, Jesus Christ. And my mom, she's on her diet. She's got a nutritionist. I'm down 14 pounds,
14 more, you mean? 14 more.
Yeah, she's got a whole list. She's like a notebook of what she could eat, what she can't eat. She's counting calories in the app, the MyFitnessPal app. She eats one thing. She's like, I got to put it in. I'm like, oh, that's so annoying. Like,
that's great.
How do you
do that? Good for her. I love hearing this because this is going to be a primer for what I'm in for on Sunday myself. Yeah, so let me hear all the gory details of how everyone told you how fat you were.
Well, yeah, so my mom was like, she's like, oh yeah, let yourself go. Like, I can't do this. What is wrong with you? And she's just giving it to me. I'm like, oh, what, you're on a diet for fucking a month and you think you're somebody? I was
Right,
like,
right.
get out of here. What do you
She
think? You're Richard
forgot.
Simmons? Go away.
Did she forget where she came from a few months ago? You know.
Right. And we're at the party and I got fucking plates. We got potato salad and we got macaroni. I got 2 plates. I look over. She's eating a burger and I said, oh, look at you eating a cheeseburger. She said, it's keto bread. She brought her own fucking keto bread, this lady. She's unbelievable. She pulls it out of her bag. She's got a little baggie. She pulls out. I'm like, you're unfucking believable. She brought keto hamburger buns.
Listen,
Keto.
listen. That's all I'm gonna say
Yeah.
is she's accomplishing something, and we are accomplishing the opposite.
Well, and then Monday we go to breakfast before I leave.
Yeah.
It's their new favorite breakfast spot. We walk in and special New York cheesecake stuffed French toast. You can't not get it, right?
I mean,
limited edition, like one day only.
Yeah.
I gotta get it.
One day
So
only.
I order it and order coffee, and my mom's sitting across from me, and she orders her omelet, because you can eat an omelet. And she's like, you could have got an omelet. I was like, I don't want a fucking omelet. And the coffee comes, and the lady brings the little sugar packets and the cream. My mom takes a little baggie out. She brings her own stevia now too.
Yeah.
She's got it. I was like, she's like, because the restaurants don't have it. I bring my own. And so the lady is like, oh, did you need sweet little? My mom's like, I got my own. Like, just so proud of herself. I was like, you're unfucking believable.
Is it the green? Is she bringing the green stuff?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
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 Her own. Brings it with her.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. It's crazy.
No, fuck that.
That's called discipline. We lack.
Yeah, well.
We entirely.
Apparently, I didn't get that gene from her.
You didn't get it from anyone, let alone her.
No, not at all. But yeah, she's like, she's super disciplined. And, I'm over there eating all this shit. I got chocolate I'm eating over there. I got all this shit. And my dad, he don't diet, but he watches what he eats. He eats a lot of fruit. He's diabetic, but he eats a lot of fruit. He doesn't eat a lot anymore. He's cut his portions down. But if he wants a burger, he gets a burger, right? He doesn't watch what he eats or whatever. But yeah, I'm over there and the two of them looking at me in disgust. And my brother, I haven't seen this brother that was there since March of 2020, before COVID. Right before COVID, I was down there in Florida and I saw him. That was the last time I saw him.
So over a year, yeah.
Right. Well, I had just started when I saw him. I had just started, working out a little bit. So I wasn't at that point. I was pretty decent. But yeah, he was fat too. So the two of us is we're just two fat fucks, and he's making fun of me. I'm like, oh, it's you're not even. He's like, yeah, but I never was skinny. He's like, I didn't let myself go. I just been like this. Well, he was like, I didn't let myself go. I've always been this way. He's like, you let yourself go. I was like, wait, that matters?
That's some fucked up logic there.
Right. That's not even right. I don't get it. Right. So because he's been that way, it was okay. Apparently, it's acceptable. So yeah, I'm like, whatever. So then I go to the party, and my cousin. He comes in, and first thing he pats my stomach. He's like, "Oh shit!" I'm like, "What?" He's like, and he's on keto too, and he's pretty strict. He's like, "What the fuck?" I'm like, "I don't know. I can't control my eating." He's like, "Apparently." And then you got my aunt who speaks broken English, and she's half Italian, half English, speaking to me, telling me that I'm fat.
She probably that's one word she knows in both languages, huh?
Right, and she's mixing them up, the languages, and look, I know people don't like the fat shaming and all that. I don't take it as fat shaming because we're an open Italian family who speaks their mind. And sometimes you need to hear your Italian aunt tell you that you're, looking like a pig. As she hands you a sausage roll. But,
right, right. Exactly. That's the other half of it. Is they're shitting all over you while they're feeding you and then getting mad if you don't eat the food they cooked, So
right.
You can't win.
And my cousins, they're 31 and 29, and they're like, what happened? I'm like, what do you mean what happened? They're like, last time we saw you, it was in October. October. I was like, in October. I honestly, I was 225,
That was probably
230.
right during our contest.
Right, and they're like, "What happened?" I'm like, oh, "I don't know. I put on some weight." They're like, "Some weight?" Like it's like a whole other person. So you would think one would come home after getting beat up all weekend and be like, that's it. I'm starting." But I've told myself 2 days in a row, I just have to be active. So I'm trying to be active, but I'm not eating right.
Oh, good luck with that.
I'm going to New York on Friday, so like, come
So,
on.
so there'll be a lot of walking and a lot of eating.
Well, my brother told me that we're working out every day and we're going to walk a lot. So, yeah.
Some vacation, huh?
Which is fine. I don't mind.
Oh.
I don't mind walking and working out if I get to eat a little pizza here and there.
Right. We're just what the deal is. I'll walk as much as you want, as long as it's to the next pizza place.
At the end, there's pizza, yeah, or an Italian bakery or something. But yeah, I gotta start. I gotta start after this trip. So I'm gonna start being active today, tomorrow, Friday. When we get there, we're gonna work out. He's got a nice gym at his complex, but the diet won't officially start till I'm back from the NYC.
I guess we're on the same boat. I'm not going to start till after this weekend. So, but I don't know. I'm not going to try and eat much this week. I don't want to be like at maximum density for this fucking wedding. I want to, even if I can like chip off a fucking pound or two, or at least not feel disgusting. Because the way I feel after this sub, man, I can't fucking. Even the weddings sometimes hopefully are short. I don't want to sit through anything feeling like I do right now while I'm talking to you.
Right.
I literally like the oil and vinegar. I'm already sweating it out my fucking pores already.
Oh God,
This
yeah,
is bad.
I feel it for you.
We fucked up.
Yeah,
we really fucked up this year.
You fucked up like 6 months ago.
Well, and 5 months and 29 days ago, and 5 months and 28 days ago. I mean, every day of this last 6 months, we fucked up.
Right.
Fucked up.
Man. Yeah. So I don't know. I went to Texas Roadhouse for dinner tonight. I don't even want to tell you that story. I don't even want to tell you.
How many fucking rolls did you eat?
Well, okay. Look. Okay. We're open and honest here on this podcast.
Hey, I told you what I had for dinner. Okay.
Listen. So we ate the first batch of rolls, and they immediately brought a second.
Who's we?
We ate those.
And how many did you have?
It's just me and the kids.
Right,
so we each. Which weird. So they bring out 4 at a time. So Nick's eating 2 out of the basket. Me and Lex are eating 1 each.
Okay.
First round we go 1 and 1. Nick gets the 2. Second round 1 and 1. Nick gets the 2. Third round this guy's smartened up. He brings 2 baskets, right? Because he's smart now to it.
Right.
So he brings 2, and I had another one. So I had 4 total. Jeez. 4 rolls. Then I ate a 12-ounce sirloin, mashed potatoes, and a side salad. Not too bad.
Then.
Oh, that's it. Then we came home.
Oh, no dessert?
No, we didn't get dessert.
That's really surprising.
Yeah, I know. So
I mean, except for the 4 rolls, that sounds extremely restrained for you, Fatso.
Right, I don't think it was that bad.
Which really makes me think you're just heating up an Aldi's pizza in an hour.
No, I figure I got to film some more of these UK food reviews. So
have you got anything in the mail yet, or are you just buying shit off the shelf?
I'm buying shit off the shelf because in Publix, which we haven't discussed this on the podcast yet. So my Publix has the British section. Well, my parents' Publix British section is 2 times the size of mine, and they had a whole different bunch of shit. So I got 6 or 7 more items. So I'm pretty loaded here. I've got probably another good 6-7 videos to film. Plus, plus I got a package in the mail today from friend of the show, Sarah, and Sarah sent some German treats. I've now expanded to Germany.
This see, the irony is that like for the TikToks, you're really only supposed to take the bite, give your opinion, and not eat the rest. But you and I both know that we're gonna eat the whole fucking thing.
Well, today I did a video which I have not posted yet, eating these uh, orange chocolate, and I actually did not like it, and I put it down. But like 20 minutes later, I ate the rest,
Just because,
and I don't
right?
even like it.
Because it's
I don't
open.
even
Right.
like it.
Yeah, that's the
Right.
problem.
So I've got a bunch of stat, and I've got this German. I've got some German crackers, German peanut puffs. They look like cheese puffs, but they're peanuts. They're not cheese.
Well, you can dust
That's odd.
anything on those. They're just corn puffs.
Yeah.
They're flavorless corn
And then
puffs. You can just put
uh,
dust anything you want on them.
got these little wafers from Germany. She also sent in there as a side thing. This is almost like she's fucking with me because she sent this German food.
Hey,
She sent.
tell the dog to
I
shut.
know. I stepped on her. She was behind me. So
I'm kidding.
sent me. Come here. German food. She sent me. Right. This is. You tell me what this is. Now I appreciate the gift. I do because it's nice getting that kind of stuff. It's nice getting a nice gift like that. She sends me 3 German things to try. Okay, nice. We'll try them. No big deal. She sends me a jar of New Orleans hot sauce that she got in New Orleans. Okay,
That's a
good.
weird trip. So it went from New Orleans over the Atlantic, and then back over the Atlantic to you to try in
Now
Atlanta.
we got animal crackers.
Okay.
Uh, and here's the parts
Well,
where I got
the Barnum and Bailey animal crackers.
they're a brand from Aldi that apparently I have to try,
Oh,
right? But
okay.
then we've got a praline from New Orleans.
Okay.
And this is top notch here. She sent me a
Wait,
funnel cake
where does she live?
in Florida, in Wellington.
Oh! I thought you were still talking about the one.
No, I'm talking about
sending you-
this
oh,
is Sarah. Sarah.
Oh,
So
okay.
I got a funnel cake, right? It's a funnel cake pitcher with the mix. You put the mix in this yellow pitcher and you pour it out into this is the coolest thing ever. But this is where she also sent me a shirt that says my favorite animal is bacon. But this is where she gets me. You ready for this?
Well, yeah.
Then she throws in
What
these
size?
packets.
What size was the shirt?
Double extra large. Shut the fuck up.
I'm just wondering if you're gonna be able to wear it. That's all.
Then she sends these packets of a thing called Optivia. Okay, what's Optivia? Oh, Optivia is fucking diet shit. 110 calories, 2 fats, 11. It's protein bars, and so it's like she was like, here's all the stuff to make you fat, and then here's all the stuff to tell you you're fat. You probably should be on a diet.
Yeah.
So I do appreciate the package because I am going to eat this shit up like there's nobody's business. But I think this is some subliminal motivation that it's time to get my ass in gear.
It's a total troll job.
Unbelievable. I know she's listening. She'll listen to this.
Yeah, I for some reason I must have missed you saying who sent that to you.
Oh, Sarah.
Because I thought you were still talking about the stuff that came overseas, and I'm like,
no.
Okay, I got confused.
Yeah, no, that stuff hasn't come in yet. Well, hopefully that starts rolling in here soon. We'll get some packages from across the pond. It'll be good. Nice and fat. Never get skinny.
Yeah, you better. I would say save it for cheat day and film all your shit at once, and only take one bite. But we know how all that's gonna go.
Yeah, I know. This is bad. I can't even breathe.
The funny thing is going to be now, your entire excuse is that that's your gimmick on TikTok. So when you have to tell people, like your parents, and they are looking at you like you've got fucking lobsters crawling out of your ears because of what you just said.
Well, what's funny, like I'm telling I was trying to get my parents to eat this beans on toast for my video, and I have to explain to them, the whole thing. They know I do TikTok. They don't understand it. So I got to explain to them, like, hey, this is the deal, right? Like, I've been going kind of viral with this stuff, blah, blah, blah. And my mom was just like livid that she had to try this. Livid. Did you see the video?
Was she livid that she had to try it, or because she had to do it for your TikTok?
That she had to try it.
Oh, yeah, she was
So
very resistant. She was claiming she was an Italian woman and shouldn't
right, I don't
have
even know
to.
what that meant.
Yeah,
But then my dad, he ate it all, and then he ate my mom's because he was like, "Oh, this is actually pretty good."
yeah.
So, yeah, yeah. I don't know, but they weren't very happy. I mean, you explain to your parents that, you know, I'm a TikTok star, and this is what it is.
I mean,
Um,
if you were 20 or 25, yeah, that's okay. But when you're our ages, it's they're yeah,
okay,
they don't understand what the fuck you're
no, they
talking about.
don't. They're like, what? Yeah, and my dad, he's like, fucking TikTok. The Russians, they're spying, or the Chinese, or whatever. Yeah.
Spying
So
on what? They don't care
I don't know.
what you and I are doing or your
I have
dad.
no idea.
They don't give a shit. Like, trust me, no one's interested in what your dad's up to. Definitely not
No,
over in
no
China or
fucking
Russia.
clue what he's talking about.
Yeah,
Right? Yeah, no
yeah,
clue. No clue. Yeah. So yeah, I'm fat. That's all.
yeah. I remember I'm looking at this other thing. So there was another. I got shamed another way this weekend. Uh, I I decided to bite the bullet and get a vaccination because
Right.
I just figured it doesn't cost me anything but a little bit of time, and and then I have a card that allows me to do everything in this world, which who cares. So I went I guess Saturday to do it at 1 o'clock. I was really it was basic. I mean, like the rush is over, so
Right. Right.
the guy comes over like 15 minutes after I give my information, and he comes over and he comes over, he's giving me the shot, and he's like, do you want the painful shot or the non-painful shot? I said I've broken so many bones and cut myself so many times. I'm sure whatever you're gonna do is not gonna hurt. So he sticks me, and I didn't even feel it. I didn't even realize he had stuck the needle in my arm. He takes it out and he's like, do you want a Band-Aid or not? And then before I can answer, he goes, oh, a Band-Aid may hurt more. And I looked at him funny for a second, like what the fuck are you talking about? And then I'm like, oh, because my arm is hairy. You're fucking like body hair shaming me.
He was like, not only are you fat, you're fucking hairy.
Yeah, I mean, I got a little hair on the side of my arm where he shot me up. I'm like, all right, we're good. I said, don't worry, I'm wearing a black shirt. If it bleeds, it bleeds. I'm like, well, who's this fucking little pharmacist giving the business to? So yeah, that I was just looking at in the theme of our show of fat shaming each other. I was body shamed another way this weekend.
I'm so glad.
I'm glad you're glad. I think here's what I want to do. May I propose something?
Go ahead, propose it.
When is your trip to New York?
I leave on Friday.
And when do you get back?
Probably not till Saturday next week.
Oh, you're there a whole week.
Yeah.
Okay. Do we want to do a competition? Like a real one?
I feel like something needs to break here.
I mean, something with like real stakes. Because
you still haven't paid up on the last one.
That's not my fault.
Oh no?
No, we were gonna wait to go to Vegas, and then the world shut down.
I like how you're blaming Vegas for this, or the world, the COVID.
We were gonna literally go, and I was gonna demean myself about Disco Inferno in front of Disco Inferno at the titty club he works at. But then the world shut down. We were gonna go do it. I was excited to go to Vegas, even if it meant my own humiliation for an hour. So we can double or nothing that, but also some new stakes or something. Here's also, I feel like we have you clocked in at a a lean mean 271.3. Can we get a update after this weekend? Can we?
Yeah.
Can you pop on a scale real quick?
Not now.
Yeah, right now. Just
No, come on. You gonna do this to me now?
Yeah, jog on up the stairs or
No,
Because
it's right here. You're lucky.
I'd love to hear you wheezing from a trip up the stairs as you weigh yourself.
No, there's no stairs. It's right here. It's
While
right
you
here.
can't read the number because you're breathing so heavy, the needle keeps shaking.
I can't read the number because I can't see past my stomach. It's late in the day, though.
Which means you're heavier.
Oh, this is great. This is a sign. It literally says low battery. It won't tell me the weight.
No, try again.
I swear.
Shake the scale or something. Come on. Don't play this
It's low battery. When I step on it.
Oh, it's disconvenient, everyone. Look at this.
All right. It flashed a number. It flashed a number, then it went to low battery.
Yeah, what?
I don't think it's correct.
What is the number?
It's 272.
Oh, we are.
It's not right. It's broken.
Oh man.
I feel like I'm going to teeter on the 280 mark, like 279.8, just to irk Billy and then come right back down.
The bigger you get, the quicker you'll drop that, like first 10 or 15. But because it's really hard to hold this, like it takes work. Like, well, maybe not anymore. But we were talking about how it actually takes a lot of work to get to this max number. But I feel like maybe our bodies have now pushed past that, and now that's our that's our comfortable walking around weight now.
I wouldn't say comfortable.
Well, no, you know what I mean. Our body's not resisting being that size anymore. Yeah. So okay, I think we definitely we'll do official weigh-ins after New York for both of us. I don't know if you'll be heavier or lighter after New York because, yeah, you'll eat like a fucking pig. But like we said, all that walking around really balances it out.
It does, because last time I ate a lot, but I didn't gain any weight because...
It's like getting a fucking... it's like going for the Diet Coke with your combo meal. It really cancels everything out.
Right. Oh, man, this is not good.
We're in big trouble, though. I remember why I even brought up the COVID vaccine in the first place, was that the rationale for getting it was that when I was in good shape, I would have never even bothered because I'm in good shape. But because I'm so fucking out of shape, like lost muscle tone, gained like fucking 70 pounds or 50 pounds or whatever it is, haven't been doing anything but sitting around, eating all kinds of bad food. I'm like, if I get COVID now as opposed to when I was in actual shape, I've like probably tripled my chances of dying from it. So let me go get the fucking let me go get pricked real quick. So at least while I'm still like thinking about my life here and my poor life choices, I don't drop dead from them.
This is great.
Yeah. Yeah, I knew there was I forgot the full circle reason of why I got the vaccine and why that story was even relevant. But yeah. So we got a lot of work to do. I was going to make it a whole series of podcasts the next couple of weeks where we had different people on to kind of do a intervention fat shaming thing / this is your life.
Right.
Maybe even get random people you haven't even talked to in like 10, 15 years to just call you fat and hang up. But I think then I kind of hypocritically became what I mocked. So I think
so we're not going that route.
I mean, if we do, it would only be fair for me to call a few people I know as well and hammer me a little bit. So
what would be great, I was going to say, is like, you know, if I could show up to the wedding and just interview people, like if I just showed up and you had no clue, and you turn around and I'm walking around with my phone saying, "So, what do you think about Ben Temple's weight gain?" And I just interviewing random people at the wedding.
Well, see, brilliant idea. Of course, you wouldn't come and do it because, well, A, you're going somewhere else, but B, you would never fly down to do that. But now you've smartened me up to it, so you couldn't send an agent of chaos that lives very close to me to go do it. because
He wouldn't go either.
I'll be well. He's a bit lazy, but well, I mean, you got a couple people that might have been willing to do it. I mean, maybe Billy would have done it. I don't know. Or
it definitely wasn't going to be Blake.
Well, no. Well, if you threw him a 20, maybe. I feel like we had to take a shot at him. No, but I mean, like, probably Billy couldn't be bothered either. But there would have been someone you could have fucking Venmoed $20 to go and just fuck with me for 10 minutes at whatever fucking venue this is at. I don't even know. I know nothing. I'm the son of the groom. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna have my brother pick me up, so I don't even have to worry about how I get there.
I love that.
I'm like, just pick me up, man. I'm gonna show up. If I'm told to hold something or stand somewhere, I'm gonna do that. Smile. I'm gonna say hi to everyone I know. Meet some new family. My dad said they over cater at this thing, so to actually bring some stuff to take food home in. My God! I'm like, Dad, no, I can't. I can't even fit in the clothes I'm gonna fucking borrow to wear at your thing.
This is great.
Yeah. So.
I hope that at some point during the wedding, in the beginning, your dad glances over at you and just shakes his head in disgust. And it's because you look like a fat fuck at the wedding.
Well, he saw me like 2 weeks ago, so this is no big surprise.
Yeah. Oh, good. I don't know why I picture you showing up to the wedding looking like Zach Galifianakis from. You're going to be in some ridiculous outfit that doesn't fit you. You're going to look like a moron. It's going to be great. Great.
Yeah. I mean, like, I feel like that would be the gimmick. Like, the only thing I fit in is a tuxedo T-shirt, not an actual tuxedo.
I'm just hoping I see pictures of you tagged them before you take them down. That's all.
That's fine. I mean, whatever. Fair's fair. I mean, it's not like you're not disgustingly fat all over TikTok these days. I mean, like, dude, which one? The most recent one of you dancing in the tank top? Holy shit, man. You should have stayed facing forward. As soon as you turned poof, sideways, I was like, oh my God. We are so fucked.
All right, we gotta get on track here.
This is gonna be so hard to get back to where we were. We were in like a good place. We were like doing well. We fucked it all up.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yep, I know.
And I know. And you don't sound too convinced about getting on track, but man,
I'm convinced. I got this.
Okay. All right, Fatso. I think this is enough for today. All we're doing is talk about how fat we are. It's getting depressing. I want to go.
Really? Who would want to listen to this? I'm gonna go eat something.
I want to go hang myself with like some Twizzlers. I'll talk to you later.
Goodbye.